Happy Sunday. Okay, so my Sundays are usually spent with Greg, and I love my Sundays. I value my Sundays so much because I work so much throughout the week, and I'm just very, very plugged into everything that I do, whether it's my home, my dogs, my husband, my job, my clients, my friends. So my Sundays are just, I try to have very peaceful journeys on Sunday. I try to be very, very thoughtful about where I'm going to put my energy. And Greg is on a business trip. He left early this morning to fly out to Wisconsin, Plover, Wisconsin. Never heard of it. Doesn't even sound really sexy, Plover. But anyway, so I got up this morning and super early, sent him on his way, and started doing some chores around the house. And I always try to do something that very mindful. So I decided that I was just going to maybe do a little reading or do some meditation, pray. It's always a little different. I really don't have a game plan. I don't have like some set structure that I do. And I made breakfast for the girls and I. We had eggs and sourdough toast. It was delicious. They just had the eggs. And then I made orange blueberry chia seed juice. It was delicious. Took all my vitamins. And then I put a black mask on that you'll see on my story. And it was super fun to peel it off. Okay, but as I was eating my breakfast, I started thinking about like what I was going to do for the day and how my week was going to sort of play out. And I started thinking about different cliches. And I've told people this for years. I hate cliches, like it is what it is, or an idle mind is the devil's workshop. My father's famous one was cleanliness is next to godliness. So we were just a ridiculously overly clean household. Oh, that looks even worse. Okay. Anyway, so I started thinking about the statement, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. And I do a lot of research and reading on mindfulness and meditation. What if, and think about this, what if an idle mind is just that? What if it's not the devil's workshop? What if an idle mind can just be an idle mind? We are constantly overstimulated. We're worrying about 5 steps ahead of what we have to do, and then we're trying to find something to relax us and distract us from all the things we have to do that are on our to-do list. And we're so overstimulated. There are so many platforms of social media. There are so many streaming platforms to watch all these different shows that it's so hard to actually say to somebody, can you just spend 15 minutes with an idle mind and really tap into just that stillness in your mind? There's so much research that we don't even use such a huge capacity of our brains. And we really don't allow ourselves to control our own thoughts. Another researched piece, and it was done at a study in Pittsburgh, at a Pittsburgh hospital, that because we're such an overstimulated society, that there's very few people that know how to tap into that mindfulness, that idle mind, of being able to control your thoughts, of really, really, really being able to clear your mind, be present. And part of that research, they looked at different monks, a Buddhist monk who eats rice and vegetables. They wake up very early and they meditate, pray for about 10 hours a day. And their cortisol levels are next to nothing. Their percentage of body fat is, of course, the healthiest that it could possibly be. They are not stimulated by social media. Now, do we think that, there has to be a happy medium? It's not like I expect everyone to sit down like, hey, let's spend Sunday 10 hours today just meditating. The point is that can you actually just take 15 minutes of your day, every day, 15 minutes, close your office door, close your bedroom door, sit in your car, go park it in a parking lot. Don't turn on the radio. Don't listen to anything. And literally just be present. Just be mindful. Just have a completely idle mind and see what happens. See what happens if you start to practice this every single day. So it's just a little challenge, just some food for thought of, how present really are you? And I always try to do some sort of education on Sundays in my career, in my field. So whether it's nutrition, it's fitness. And now that I'm working at Logan Financial, I always try to learn a little bit more about the benefits of, Medicare and the different carriers and what they offer, and the way prescription drugs are covered or not covered, and the amount of money that people have to spend. So one of the things that I was reading about was sugar. And sugar kills more people in our country a year than cocaine, heroin, and amphetamines combined. Those three combined. Sugar, just one, kills more people than those three. So when I tell you sugar's the devil, that's my cliche. And it's really not a cliche, it's a fact. Sugar is the devil. It's a fact. It's for real. So another piece of, food for thought is, think about what you're putting into your body. Think about how much sugar did you consume for the day? Did it come naturally from this delicious, delicious juice? It's a little tart because I did put my cherry juice in it. Oh, anyway. Okay, I always say I'm going to make these little videos short, and I haven't made one in a while. But I hope that everyone has an amazing Sunday. I know it's cold, but, we can't fight Mother Nature. She kind of gets pissed off at us when we try to think that we can outsmart her. But, throw on a hat, put your painting clothes on, and go help a friend paint, because that's what I'm heading out to do. Have a beautiful day, and here's to some mindfulness.